I, Sai Sinha, currently pursuing Bachelor's of Technology from CV Raman Global University, Odisha, would like to bring to your attention the need of the hour, plastic. Yes, plastic, a major part of our lives and a major part of the destruction that our home planet Earth is facing. Wish I could talk about both the positive and negative aspects of plastic, but my bad, the contribution of plastic can only be counted into negative. The pen you have in your hand, the keypad of your laptop, my water bottle, the grocery bag used in your hand, everything is made up of plastic, which we use recklessly and throw them totally unaware of the fact that it takes 400 years for the plastic to decompose or maybe more. Looking at the plastic bag in your living room differently or the plastic bottle you bought from the supermarket. But wait, there's more to it. This might have sounded like a theoretical explanation to someone, so listen to the hand-wrenching facts by one of my friend Ankita Vats.
Tons of plastics swirling around the world's oceans and islands made of plastic waste due to the action of ocean waves have gathered a lot of media attention in recent years. But us, being land-dwelling creatures, surrounded by plastic waste all around us is a bigger concern on land. With this, let us dive deep into the problems caused by the petroleum polymers, more commonly known as plastics, in the land. Very little of the plastic we discard every day is recycled or re-incinerated in waste-to-energy facilities. Much of it ends up in landfills, and pictures of cows, dogs, and crows in heaps of plastics is a common scene all around. Here's a fun fact. Plastics may take up to thousands of years to decompose. And not just this, they also leach out potentially toxic substances into the soil and can contaminate it along with the groundwater. As per the reports by the UNO, impact of microplastics or micro-sized plastics in soil, sediments, and freshwater could have a long-term negative effect on the ecosystem. The report also tells us that terrestrial microplastic pollution is much higher than the marine microplastic pollution, estimated at 4 to 23 times higher. Generally speaking, when plastic molecules break down, they gain new physical and chemical properties, increasing the risk. Sadly, traces of microplastics are now being found everywhere, from the fruits we eat to the water we drink. Additives such as phthalates and BPA leach out of plastic particles under decomposition and can have adverse effect on us, from hormonal effects to inflammation and more biological complexities. Even during this time of pandemic, use of single-use plastic is on sky high to contain the coronavirus spread. This is a high time when we think about the proper management of plastic waste in land. Up in landfills, and pictures of cows, dogs, and crows in heaps of plastics is a common scene all around. Here's a fun fact. Plastics may take up to thousands of years to decompose. And not just this, they also leach out potentially toxic substances into the soil and can contaminate it along with the groundwater. As per the reports by the UNO, impact of microplastics or micro-sized plastics in soil, sediments, and freshwater could have a long-term negative effect on the ecosystem. The land.
The ocean is one of the most unexplored parts of our planet, with a magnitude of undiscovered species and mysteries. Unfortunately, it is being threatened by pollution from people on land and natural causes. Before, it was assumed that because the ocean was so big, vast, and deep, that the effect of dumping trash and litter into the sea would only have minimal consequences. But, as you have seen, this has proven not to be the case. At least 8 million tons of plastic enter the ocean each year. That is similar to emptying a garbage truck of plastic into an ocean every minute. It turns out from the studies conducted over the last few decades, this magnificent environment is under serious threat from human intervention, with plastic set to outnumber fish by 2050. The marine life as we know it is suffering irreparable damage from the chemical pollution of waters and the millions of tons of mismanaged waste dumped in the ocean each year. Plastic that goes into our coastal water is pulled into the center of massive wind-driven circular gyres. Also, there are many other ocean currents which divert the plastic all around the surface of the ocean. In reality, ocean has no boundaries. Thus, the plastic waste keeps on moving in ocean for years and years. As a result of this, over 100 million marine animals' lives get lost every year, and the decay of ocean ecosystem.
I need to.
Here are some facts regarding plastic are since the 1950s, around 8.3 billion tons of plastics have been produced worldwide. 73% of beach litter worldwide is plastic. A million plastic bottles are bought around the world every minute. Worldwide, about 2 million plastic bags are used every minute. 90% of plastics polluting our oceans is carried by just 10 rivers. Plastic is killing more than 1.1 million seabirds and animals every year. The average person eats 70,000 microplastics each year.
The air isn't safe either. More than 90% of all seabirds are found to have plastic pieces in their stomachs. Loggerhead sea turtles hunt jellyfish, which unfortunately look remarkably like plastic bags. The majority of marine life cannot differentiate their food from plastic garbage we have dumped. 1 lakh marine animals die from getting entangled in plastic yearly. This is just the creatures we find. Garbage we have dumped. 1 lakh marine animals die from getting entangled in plastic yearly. This is just the creatures we find. Just the creatures we find.